Castellanos, All City Network, here with Nick Castellanos. Nick, great to see you again.
Good to see you.
Good to see you. So you come from playing from gritty teams, but Philly is unreal. Talk about Red October. What is it like to play for the Philadelphia Phillies?
Definitely intense. I feel like everything kind of shuts down in Philly for that month and all eyes on us. It's just a pretty surreal experience, and you kind of realize that that's what the whole season's for, to be able to get back there.
How much fun are you having with guys like Bryce Harper, Kyle Schwarber, the season that he's having, Trey Turner, all those guys?
Well, no doubt we have a really special group. I think we have like 6 or 7 guys with over 10 years of experience, so to be able to play with so many individuals that have honed their craft and are this successful at it, it's pretty special.
You guys are notorious for being in October baseball. What about this group is different from years prior?
Not too much, it's pretty much the same core of guys. Obviously, we've added pieces like Luzardo over the offseason, now with the trades of Duran adding Bader, but the heart of this team is pretty much the same. So, everybody is pretty determined to get over that hump and finally win the whole thing.
And talk about your approach at the plate. See ball, hit ball is kind of a mantra that you're known for.
Sure.
Where does that start with you? Where's the fine line of also being able to hit kind of any pitch and then also working your plate discipline as well?
Well, I think I'm never somebody that goes up there and says this is the one pitch that I'm looking for, or this is the one spot I'm looking for, right? I feel like my hitting approach is more raw than that. But then whenever I need to just dial it back, it's still see ball, hit ball, but it's take less. You know what I mean? Just really be able to settle down and take what the game gives me instead of aggressively trying to drive something out of the park.
Would you say that that's grown from your ability to recognize pitches in the box?
Not necessarily. I would say you're talking about my approach.
Yeah.
I would say that approach has just kind of been authentic to who I am since I've been in coach pitch.
Yeah.
And it's kind of gotten me this far to, hit stupid. Because whenever I try to get smart, it usually doesn't work out.
Yeah. And then Kevin Long, just his experience, as a hitter, what have you learned from him? Where's your game grown?
From Kevin individually?
Yeah.
He's been a constant here in Philly, and I have a lot of respect for him just because of how long that he's been able to be in the game. I think he's top 3 winningest hitting coaches of all time. So, hats off to that. And it's also just impressive the countless names that he's been able to help and hit within the cage, and just to be able to be in the big leagues for as long as he has. I think a hitting coach is the most volatile job you can have, because hitting's the hardest thing in all sports. Just cheers to him, and I think it's also credit to he's willing to work and do anything for anybody.
You're a fun player to watch. You're a clutch player. Those big moments you're kind of known for. Where do you get your swagger on the field, and how much confidence do you play with?
Where does my swag? I don't know where my swagger comes from.
Maybe your son?
I guess from within. I would say that my professionalism comes from my son, only because I know he's watching, so I want to be a good example for him as he gets older. How to go about it the right way, whether it's baseball or whatever it is that he chooses to do. And confidence, it'd be easy to say on camera, I'm just the most confident guy all the time, but baseball's ebbs and flows. There's times where I'm the most confident guy in the clubhouse, and there's times where, I'm looking for my rhythm a little bit. But as I've now come to realize in 13 years, that's baseball.
In 13 years in the big leagues, what's the best piece of advice that's just been your tried and true?
I would say that remember that we're adults playing a kid's game, so to remember to enjoy it and have fun. And then when you do go through hard times, I've always find peace in losing myself and having fun with my teammates and realizing that, like, you're not in this alone.
Yeah. And lastly, you guys are Philadelphia's going to host the All-Star Game in 2026. I mean, what are baseball fans going to be in for in that Midsummer Classic?
Well, I'm curious to see how exactly it plays out because I don't know how many of the... It's not a Phillies game,
right?
You know what I mean? So I don't know. I don't think it's going to be like Red October.
Oh yeah. So you think maybe that the Phillies are like so loyal that maybe it's going to be a different environment?
No, I'm saying I don't know the ratio in an All-Star game. Like when you guys had the All-Star game here, like how many are Rangers fans? How many are baseball fans?
Yeah.
But they're going to be able to play. They're going to be able to come watch baseball at a beautiful park. I know it's going to be packed for sure, and I know that John Middleton is not going to spare any expense and want to give everybody like the best show possible. So I'm sure it's going to be a great weekend.
Yeah, that's awesome. Thank you.
Yeah.